Okay. Well, while Twitch was crapping all over itself, I decided to make some characters so made this character and made this character. So let's go ahead and start new. We'll go with normal best card mode. I'm assuming that this is like Iron Man mode. Permadeath. Permadeath. Do we want to do permadeath? By default enabled. If disabled, will prevent operators from permanently dying when receiving a third injury. You know what? We'll go ahead and keep the permadeath for now. Let me finish. Got online. Join me in Star Wars Zero Company. Also, give me. I need the thing. The thingy that does the thing. Post it over there. Alrighty then. Alright. So, let's go ahead and just start the campaign. I wonder if they force you into using one specific character as the main character.
Is it as bad as they're saying?
7 more worlds intend to secede. The Senate will announce it in tomorrow morning's session. That's only the headline. Intelligence was just briefed on reports of a separatist fleet massing in the Serralona system. The planet's about to become a battleground.
Then we need to make our move.
You got someone?
Hawks.
Name's familiar.
They were a rising star in the Grand Army, captained the 100th Clone Company, under Jedi General Pong Krell.
Right, I've read about them. Weren't they dismissed after leading their company into that massacre on Antine?
That's what they put on the news. Whatever happened, Hawks went private. Built up their own intelligence outfit. Zero Company. Take a look for yourself.
Okay, so... okay, so I actually get to design my own character. Interesting, okay. I think we'll just go with human for now. Go with that. Change their appearance around. Okay, they don't really give you as many options as they did in the other go with that. Scarring. Let's see, hair. Where'd the one that I had go? Okay, face detailing. Oh, okay, that's just the scarring. Do we want to go with this hair? Let's go with the other hair. There was this hair. Boom! on my brains. Ow. Alright, obviously not doing facial facial herring. They could have done better on the faces, to be honest. Giving us a wider selection, if nothing else. But if you're going to be looking at a character from a top-down view, or okay, and then headwear. I could always just go with that. Yeah, if they led a clone army, it would kind of make sense for them to armor up somewhat. Let's go with something like that. Do we have anything that's... No fingerless gloves, huh? Well, if we can't do fingerless gloves, maybe we should do some, like, armored gloves. This actually kind of gives off Mandalorian vibes. But yeah, maybe some, clone armor pieces. Lower body, what else we got here? Go with something like this. Change the color. Double pistols. What else we got? This one actually isn't bad either. Or we could go with some clone armor. As for boots, assuming that these are like clone armor, although it doesn't really look like it, to be honest. We'll go something like that, or I think actually that. Boots themselves, we're going to make them black. I want to make the cowling green. There we go. What other colors? Oh, okay, so... do we have something that would match the... top? It matches a bit. What's the third? Oh, it's the soles. The soles can stay the color they're at. Since we do have that, we could go back to this one. Where did it go? It's somewhere in here. It's the Princess Leia hairstyle from what's it? From Empire Strikes Back, where she had the double braids. Okay, specialization. Assault. Gunslinger. I think if you're gonna be running around with double pistols, almost behooves you to be a gunslinger. But what do we got here? So Assault's frontline fighter excels in maneuvering and battle to score medium to close range kills against targets hiding in cover. Operators trained in this way are lethal opponents. Sweeping salvo, bull rush, fleet of foot, strike the flanks. Gunslinger. Gunslinger specialization in multi-target blaster attacks and fast strikes that allow you to spread offense across numerous targets. So kind of spread the love around, basically. Then we have heavily armored, tough as nails. These operators specialize in survivability, so this is your tank. Medic is just medic. Scoundrels, a wild card, adept at taking advantage of a situation without much preparation and taking advantage of every opportunity in combat. Okay, so your critical target maker. Scout, tactical, trained in ambush and reconnaissance tactics. Execute a well-timed surprise attack on an enemy. The more advantage used in this attack, the greater the damage. Sharpshooter is obviously your sniper. And soldier is your high explosives. I think, like I said, if you're gonna have double pistols, you should be a gunslinger. In which case, weapon class will also be blaster pistol. Commonly used as a ladder personnel for close-range defense, blaster pistols are highly popular, but not as powerful as other blasters. Blaster pistols are fast weapons that can be fired without limit for 1 AP. Base damage is modest, and crit damage is the lowest of the blaster types. The repeater... So we've got the long arm, which is obviously your sniper rifle. Excellent base damage and critical damage makes these a favorite of military snipers and hunters. Long arms are slow weapons and require 2 AP to fire. Repeating blasters have modest base damage, but gain substantial rapid fire damage when fired with 2 or 3 AP. Firing a repeating blaster uses all available AP. And then blaster rifle has excellent base damage and good critical. They can be fired as a fast weapon once per turn for 1 AP. Additional shots each turn require 2 AP. I think we're going to go with the blaster pistol because that also does well with the gunslinger here, in that each attack within a single turn grants this target +1 blaster damage. So the more attacks you get within a single turn, the more damage you do. And since the blaster pistol allows you to fire without limit for 1 AP, that's just more attacks every single turn. The only thing is you'll have to get in close to actually take advantage of this weapon type. Okay, so dossier. Alright, so then... And obviously we can't change the last name. We'll go with that. Hawks once served. Okay, so...
Money in the bank.
Welcome to the team.
Okay, and then there's the voice that we're pretty much stuck with. Are we sure this is the style we want to go with in terms of the hairstyle? I mean, for a military person, keeping the hair up out of the way would be useful. However, this is a rather complex hairstyle, so it would take time to actually get your hair into this style. Versus just either having short hair that stays up out of your way, or just keeping it back in a ponytail constantly. But as the commander of the team, you get to have the fancy hairstyle, so... And the goggles cover up the big old forehead that comes with this hairstyle. Speaking of, I forgot to change the color of the goggles. So let's So the straps will be black. The exterior, we'll do black as well, and then the glass itself, we will make that into a green that matches. There we go. Question on the rest of this is, do we want to just make it a black? That's the sleeves. Now we could make that green as well, and then go with black on the other stuff. Actually, that's a darker black than even the rest of the stuff. Instead of the blue. I actually kind of like the blue. It actually goes well. Makes it look like it's more made of natural materials kind of thing. So yeah, we'll go with that. Alright, anything else? It is nice that you can make your own character. Could even have made them an alien, but I think it's fine to stick with human for now. Did I want to do any kind of scarring? If you led your people into basically a death, you would tend to think that you wouldn't come out unscarred with it. So we'll give ourselves a nice eye scar. Alright. And then our specialization is we are a gunslinger. Weapon class is obviously blaster pistol, because if you're a gunslinger, why wouldn't you use a blaster pistol? Pants. Going double pistols does feel a little strange. How does this look in the overall? It looks kind of strange. Maybe if you had instead, like, without the crotch piece, basically, kind of thing, for mobility, and maybe without the knee pads, or maybe just the knee pads and not the thigh guards. Now this is actually not bad. We change this to blue to match the Oh, it actually overrides the boots, too. Yeah, that's actually not bad. I actually kind of like that. Yeah, we'll go with that. And then obviously we need to change the color so that it matches, like I said, this portion here. We need it to be a darker blue. Does that match? Almost. It kind of doesn't. I need something like a gray blue. But it doesn't look like we really have a gray blue. Maybe the lighter blue? I think the darker blue at least matches better. Yeah, we'll go with that. And then I'm assuming the rest of these are the so let's go ahead and do you in the green. Do we want to do you in the blue? How does that look? You know what we can do is we can make these the darker blue. Let's do that. Was it you that was the... No, well, it's you. There we go. That way it actually blends. Yeah, we'll leave the brown bits in there because it matches with like the other stuff. And then the last portion is these little bits. Maybe we should make those brown. Do we have a brown that will match the rest of the brown? I think this one. Yeah, that actually works out fairly well. We got some browns keeping all this together with the browns down here. We got the blues throughout as kind of the underlayer, and then the armored portions are the dark green. So, yeah. And then obviously we can't do the boots because these are matched with the boots. And these look better as armored boots than the other ones, than the actual armored boots. So, okay, and then obviously, like I said, we're gunslinger, which makes sense if you're charging in close. You're going to want you want to be mobile, but you still want some armored portions for your organs, although this portion is completely unarmored, but, you know, you still have to have the mobility. Okay, so let's go ahead and actually get into the game now. Have you finished creating Hawks? You will also be able to make changes to all your options later. Oh, okay, cool. So we're not locked in. Alrighty then.
They're exactly what we've been looking for. Skilled, experienced, comfortable in a war zone.
Known operators include former Separatists and Syndicate associates. I'll grant you skilled, but a band of crooks led by some washout?
Rude.
Fathom and the Coil aren't sitting on their hands. With Seralonis under threat, our window's closing. We take a risk, or we lose.
You either lose by default, or you do something.
Agreed. Contact Hawks via proxy, I'll clear the funds.
So we're essentially a deniable asset. Oh, now this is nice. I always love the Venator. Venator is one of my favorite ship designs. The prequel era stuff. I do also like the lats.
Who's ready to blast some clankers? Oh, I'm ready, Sarge! Yeah, I'm spoiling for a scrap. Pilot, look out!
The lat as a design, I like it too. It has that hind look to it. Just like a cat. Just gonna knock everything off. Duck and cover.
You so got it, old gal.
Take that, you filthy clank.
Got a signal out. Ride's on the way, but it's gonna be a minute. How we looking, Cab?
I look like an E11.
Hey, Cab, you hear me?
Hurry makes hurty. The slow working means the fingies keeping.
Yeah, well, good for you, Pops. While we're all wearing blaster bolts for neckties, you'll still be able to do your arithmetic.
Getting hot over here.
That looks like
Keep
an
on it,
E11.
Papa. I'm gonna buy you some time.
I wonder if this is set during the later time period. When did the E11 come into existence?
Get to cover, Cap.
Alright, so camera movements, WASD, Q and E. Navigate the radial menu and select move. Radial menu. Oh, okay, so so that's how they're gonna do it, huh? Instead of having like a hotbar, essentially. Not sure I necessarily care for that, but you can always press 1 too. Okay, so like I said, we're blaster pistol, which means we want to get up and close. Oh, it wants us to move over there. Okay, so we're hoofing it. So that's how you walk and run, and of course it costs AP, which, you know, basic. Use this to select fire blaster from the radial menu. You'll automatically target enemies that you have the best chance to hit. Once the B1's in, you can press this to fire. Okay, so space is your confirm button. Looks like I'm using a basic clone hand pistol. So we can also inspect units. Oh, okay, so that tells us their passives. Have a weak against ion effects and cannot be healed. 4 health. Alright, and
Light 'em up.
we do 6 damage, so obviously 1 shot. Using the squad of operators together is essential. Move Aurelio into the highlighted position. Alright, that seems like a very bad place to go, but we'll do it, because that's what the game says to do. Okay, that's still within his walkie.
I see him.
Talkie.
I see him.
Okay, blast the target. Okay, we've got a 40% chance. Use Aurelia to try to shoot the B1 that's in cover. Why would we try to... That seems like an incredibly... But this is part of the tutorial thing. Pew, pew, pew. We just destroyed some guy's poor moisture evaporator.
I've got him. Cover me.
Alright, flanking and exposing. Full cover and half cover reduces chance to hit. Okay, basic XCOM stuff. So nothing there. It wants us to move up here, and that will put us in a flanking position. So we will definitely do that. And then we can shoot the chance to hit from the exposed position. Fire repeating blaster. Okay, so he's got a repeating blaster, whereas he has a blaster rifle. Shoot the exposed battle droid, and now we've got a 100. Oh, that's nice. They do 100%. I just noticed that 100% hit chance, which means you can't fail the attack. Versus XCOM, where you had the 95. You could never get 100% chance to hit something. I'm so glad they did that. I mean, this may be complete overkill for this guy, but... Alright, so then once the turn ends, you just press space to end your turn, so... Oh, hold it to end your turn. That's kind of annoying. Ow! Rude! And he's kind of flanked. They were shooting at him and hit him? Alright, so each operator has 3 action points to move, attack, and use abilities on each turn. In any order, some actions cost multiple AP. Use what you've learned to defeat the remaining B1 battle droids. Alright, so we've got you standing right here in the open, so... Oh, excuse me. Although, how do I mean, oh nice, he also destroyed the guy's cover. Okay. Oh, and I can pick who goes first. That I also like. It's not like, okay, so it's basically my team gets to go, then their team gets to go. It's not like in XCOM, where it's, well, in XCOM 2 didn't have that really as a problem either. Also, let's go ahead and have you move up. We'll have you move up here. Okay, and it also does tell you what my hit chances are from different locations. That's also good. I actually like that as well. Unfortunately, that would use up all of my AP. But we can go here, which I think puts us in cover still. and then we can go ahead and shoot you again. And you can also move again. You're not locked out of moving, so you can use your AP at any point in time. That's nice. And pew, right to the head. So yeah, I'm actually liking this. Some of the things that XCOM, you could use your people
Never
in
doubted
any
you for
turn.
a second, Cabby.
The client gets their due got, but what about the rest?
I reckon it's up for grabs.
You want to do the honors, Pops?
3-4, pry the door.
There goes your score.
Hey, Cab. Check for more of those things in there.
Have no checky. You.
I'll cover you.
Yeah, that's what you said last time. Okay. I guess that's what we're after.
Company coming.
Oh, and these guys definitely don't look like any particular...
All right, eyes up. Look alive.
They look like criminal syndicates of some sort, or... Alright, I'm assuming Cabby is a tank type. Separatists enforcers. Oh, interesting, they are separatists. They dress strangely for separatists, but...
Separatist mercs? Guess they're pretty fond of that hollow puck.
Let's show 'em
Okay.
what we can do.
So we can move up here for Overwatch. Alright, so first off, move Hawks to a highlighted position. Once they're set up, you'll set up Overwatch zones. Okay, so it does the zone thing for your Overwatch. Instead of doing... Okay, so they want me to essentially set up here.
On watch.
Alright.
Got eyes on. Aurelio, help me out.
Okay, let's go
We'll
ahead
cover
and
you,
get
Cap.
you set up over
I don't like
here.
the look of these Seps.
Although it does kind of leave you exposed, but... And it's a 70... It also gives you a percentage on the chance of actually hitting something in that area. That's good. Okay, he moved up and took a hit. Oh, nice. That was a crit. And he took a hit, and nice. But once the Overwatch is... Once you only get one hit per Overwatch. So you may get skills later on that give you like multi-Overwatch kind of thing.
Hold tight.
But,
Moving to flank.
alright. Because in like XCOM you had the snipers. Basically you could set up a zone where anything that entered that zone you would get an Overwatch shot at until basically you ran out of ammunition.
Oh yeah.
Alright, and melee attacks. Interesting. Okay. Melee attacks let an operator get up close and personal. Use this to select Brutal Strike, then use it to select your target, then choose the position around the target to strike from. Oh, okay, so that's actually better than XCOM. XCOM always had that problem. Actually, not just XCOM, BattleTech also had that problem. So yeah, we'll move you up and then
That's
have
what
you
happens
smack.
when you cross Aurelio.
Enough messing around.
Alright, end my turn. Okay. Okay, they're about to kill him, I'm betting. Ow, ow, ow. And... yeah. Down! Okay.
Hang on.
Alright,
Aurelio.
when an
We're coming.
operator loses all their health, that operator is down and suffers an injury. Downed operators can't take actions. Use escape to close the radial menu, then highlight Aurelio with the cursor. To rally Aurelio. Okay, or if you just click on him, you don't necessarily have to.
got you, buddy. Cab, Trick, get a move on.
Let's hustle, Pops.
Okay, injuries. Operators can suffer 3 injuries. Aurelio now has 2. An operator who suffers a 3rd injury will be killed in action when permadeath is enabled, which my permadeath is enabled. So, use what you've learned to keep your operators alive and defeat the separatist attackers. Alright, so, our turn is next. Let's go ahead and see where we can move, although we have... How many AP do I have left? I have 2 AP left, so if I want to be able to actually get an attack off... 65% chance from there, What I'm thinking, actually, instead of doing that, we're going to go ahead and set up a firing angle here, I think. This guy decides to come out of cover, at least go this direction.
On Overwatch.
He's gonna get shot down. We're gonna have you go ahead and move up to here. He can do brutal stack, but I doubt he's got range. Yeah, not enough range. 55, 55. Let's go up and we're actually going to go ahead and put you in one as well. Okay. You definitely need to get into some proper cover, so we're actually going to move you over here, which should give you line of sight on that guy. Can you... Oh, nope, not that one. 70% chance. Interesting why it's only 70%, considering we are flanking you. Huh. Well, we'll fire it. And you missed. 70% chance miss. Yeah. Alright, yeah. Okay, and what are you? So you've got a blaster rifle. Let's just go ahead and move you up. And... go ahead and have you fire. Oh, dang. 65% chance to hit, and 70% chance misses. Alright, so let's see if any of these guys freak out and, yep, get out under cover. Aw.
Dang, I'm hot today.
Well, I managed to hit him. Unfortunately, it wasn't enough damage to kill him. However, that's a nice... Let's have you move. Yes. You can flank and get off and finish this guy off. Fortunately, it's not going to kill him. That's unfortunate. Alright, so then... Here's what we might be able to do. Go over and punch you. Dazed. What does dazed do? We're also going to have you go and punch the other one. This should actually finish him off. And we'll have you go over that way.
Oh, yeah!
And he still has an action even. So, Fire Blaster into 70% chance. Is that because of his... Does he have an... Oh, maybe because he's got a negative modifier. Because of the him getting down. Wow. Okay, dude. Fortunately, I can't punch. Okay, well, from here we can get a 100% chance to hit, and that should be able to... That should be enough damage. Oh, we can even get a 100% here. Nope, not that one. Yep, there we go.
Hard-fought victory.
Alright. Hey, meow meow.
Gates onto Hawks. Ready to go?
We've been ready, Mevo. Where are you?
Looking for somewhere to land that isn't swarming with separatists.
There's a platform up ahead. We'll meet you there.
Okay, so out of combat, just use WASD to move around. Okay. So this is kind of like
on the landing pad.
Let's take a look. If we want to get out of here, that'll have to move.
okay, so this upcoming area looks like we're going to be going into combat. Okay, and shift. Is there anything to actually do? Yeah, that's what I thought. Low-hanging walls.
Oh, good. They're all friends.
Let me do what I do.
Alright, explosives. Grenades and other explosive attacks can damage multiple enemies at once. Use this to select impact bomb from the radial menu. Okay, so he's got explosives. Impact bomb. And take out a group of B1 battle droids. Sounds good to me. Also looks like that barrel that the guy's hiding behind is explosive.
Do it well, my friend. Now for the rest of them.
Okay, operators can assist each other using combat. Each turn, one operator can call for backup from any teammate of their choice. This provides backup. When providing backup, an operator will automatically join the next attack. Use the call for backup ability and select trick. Alright, so call for backup and select trick.
You got this, buddy.
Providing backup.
Understood.
Now blast the enemy. Trick will help with the attack with an attack of his own, so you can basically double up. Doesn't seem to increase your accuracy, but because I destroyed the thing, he now gets 100% chance to damage the enemy. That's actually. I'm actually really liking the innovation here. Of they've been doing a good job in innovating here. Hazards lets you wreak explosives. Press escape to close the radial menu. Select the explosive container. So by fire at the container specifically. And the container explodes. Alright, defeat the separatist attacker. We've only got 2 left. Do you have enough to get to the last guy? No. You can't get to him, but you would only... He's got 5 AP. Here, I'm gonna move myself up. We'll be able to kill you, especially if we move here. We can kill you and then fire once more at the other guy. There we go. Since I already attacked once. Oh, that was my last AP there. Oh, okay. Oh, and calling for backup does not cost him any AP. That's actually really handy. That's actually really handy. Alright, so then let's go ahead and move you here. We're gonna move you here, and then we're gonna go ahead and set up some Overwatch. Actually, can you... No, you can't. Alright, yeah, we'll set up the Overwatch here. Alright, and then we will move up. Can we move up to any place in cover, though? 35. None of these guys have a really good chance to hit. But we're going to shoot him anyway in case it ends up destroying his cover. Like that. And then we're gonna have you. Do you even have? What's your chance to hit? 70% chance from this far away. 1 AP, but his second attack, because he's using a blaster rifle, will take 2 AP. So 1 AP is not going to give us anything particular. Here at least gets a 75. Oh, what about over here? 80. There we go. Do that. And then we'll go ahead and hit... no, not that. 2. There we go. There we go. So now, hopefully, when he runs for cover, if he does, yeah, he'll get sniped out by this guy. There we go. Excellent job, everybody.
Clear.
Landing pad's just ahead.
Alright, so... or anything? The question becomes, is there like anything particularly...
We have to move that
Oh,
crate.
never mind. More combat, huh?
Looks like a control panel.
On it, boss.
I have a feeling that Aurelio is going to die. Okay, so we have a target who can turn
Where'd he go?
invisible. Some objectives require you to interact with something on the battlefield, highlight the console with the cursor and select use. Shouldn't we do it with some... Yeah, no, he's gonna die. They're gonna show the permadeath by having him out here in the open, get shot and downed.
There she goes.
And he's going to die. And it's going to be a heartbreaking, sad moment. Yep.
Night-night. We've got a casualty.
Powerful opponents require special abilities. Special abilities cost advantage instead of AP. Squad gains 1 advantage each time they damage an enemy. This special resource is shared between all of our operators. Use Hawks to shoot the striker and earn AP. Alright. Or earn advantage. Okay.
A little short, Captain.
Technically, I could shoot him 2 more times. Alright, but it wants to show us rocket strikes, so special abilities require advantage. Target area, fire a powerful rocket that explodes on impact, damaging all targets within it. So, unfortunately, we lost Aurelio, but as I said, that was kind of expected.
Fire in the hole.
Strucky lucky.
That's teamwork.
Alright, so then use what you've got to, use what you've learned to defeat the mysterious separatist. Alright, well, we've only got 1 guy left, so, we're not gonna bother with that. Let's have you move up to here. I'll give us a 50% chance. Let's have you move up there. Then we're going to have myself move up here into full cover. I won't be able to do anything. Although, do I want to get that close? We're going to move here. And we're going to go ahead and do this. That way, if he decides to run out here. Alright, and then I suppose we could technically do this as well, but I'd rather actually, and we're going to actually have you shoot at him and hopefully take out the cover. Nope, didn't take out the cover, took out something between us and him. Alright, and then you are going to move into a flanking position this way, so that if he decides to come this way, we can get a Overwatch over here. Okay, he decided to move forward, which means I get the first shot, and wow, okay, crit. Nice. Unfortunately, Aurelio died. Sad tears.
Pulling in.
We see you, Eva. Go ahead and power up a stretcher, too. Anything you can do?
I work wonders, not miracles. I'd hope this be a dry job.
He was a good operator. All right, he knew the risks. Went in with eyes wide open.
Hawks, we have a survivor.
Come on, let's get that mask off.
Vital signs are critical.
Yeah, I'll say.
Those who eat. Those who are eaten.
He looks sick. What's he saying?
Not right in the head.
I am of the coil. And I am infinite. Fathom. She will show you your destiny. It is not death that awaits me. Not death. No.
Melly was wrong about that.
The coil. All right, I think we're done here. Let's get scarce before any more of these creeps show up.
Alright, mission success. Total tactical rounds 8. Enemies defeated 20. Damage dealt 292. Steal the Separatist Holopuck. A galaxy far, far away. Complete the first mission. Interesting ship design. It's nice having a medical droid. It's probably an expensive piece of kit there. Is this our place, or just we happen to live here? That would be an interesting engineering feat, getting 2 asteroids in 0G to stay stable enough to be able to build between them and lock them together. Not to mention the stresses on the material between those 2 asteroids. Must be enormous. That's an engineering feat all in and of itself. Cerlonis job. Resources gathered, 100 intel. Aurelio killed, so.
Can't keep working like this.
If this is about the refresher, Cab said it wasn't his fault, but he won't do it again.
No, this is about money. Rent is due and our last 2 clients skipped out on us.
We just wrapped up the Cerlonis job.
Well, even when they pay up, it won't cover 1/3 of our debt to the Hutts. I told you it was extortion and you were all, oh, desperate times, Rue. And guess what? Surprise, surprise. Now they are even more desperate.
Aurelio's gone.
Did he run off?
No.
Great. Great, so now on top of everything else, we gotta hire a new operator. With what? Credits.
Just put Cab and whoever else has people skills on collections and cut the ops budget. That'll keep the lights on for now.
There is nothing to trim. Best butcher in the galaxy couldn't find an ounce of fat.
Oh, I think she can.
Oh. How the cark do you sell a line like that?
Delivery is everything.
Yeah.
Listen, just stick with me for now, okay? I'm working on it.
All right. But not forever.
Of course not. Hey, you know, worst case, saving your salary buys us a whole month.
Oh. Come find me at the holo table when you're ready to start digging yourself out of this hole.
Did you just blow into the cartridge before plugging it in? Like it's an old Nintendo cartridge. Back when we all used to do that. And probably wasn't good for it, but hey, it made it work, so. And I've literally got a Nintendo. I've got my Nintendo from when I was 12 sitting on the desk, and it still works. So obviously blowing on the carts didn't hurt it too badly. Alright, what am I supposed to be doing here? Oh, okay, moving. Got it. The Den is a decommissioned cargo freighter permanently docked at the ring of Kafran, a mining colony of deep space trading post. A mining colony and deep space trading post. This is your home in between missions, place to devise strategies, manage loadouts, check in with your operators. Alright, so... before we go get running, I need to get some water. So I'm going to go do that and be right back. Finally lifted her head after I came up. Okay, I'm the back. let's go. Let's take a look at this map. Map. Okay, can't look at a map. Play the Marfast. Marfasset.
Let's see here.
Sounds like a Spanish guitar. Okay, speaking with my companions. However, camera work. There we go. All right, so let's take a look at you. Talk.
Hey, Cap. A shame about Aurelia.
Yeah.
We were squabbling over cars just last night. Hell of a thing. But if he can take it, I can. Did we at least get paid for the job?
Not yet. Still waiting for our mystery client to pay us a visit.
Speaking of mysteries, for a guy who barely played, that little Rhodian was suspiciously lucky at Corellian Spike.
You think he was rolling loaded chance cubes?
It made playing him halfway interesting. But he wasn't that lucky. In the end.
No. I guess not. Catch anything on your listening rig, Cab? Should we expect trouble from the Seralonis job?
Ah, lots of Seppi, chatter, natter, but not Trekkie Zero Company.
Good. What do you think's on that coil holopuck we nabbed? Battle plans?
Nah, only question Cabby asking is whether the client paying on time. Curious beckoning makes spurious reckoning, eh?
Yeah, you're probably right.
Alright, and then... where's the other companion? You.
Clev, any maintenance issues to report?
Don't worry about it.
Well, now I'm worried.
You got a droid.
Wish we had the credits to get this bucket of bolts working again.
Okay.
Come over to the holo table, Hawks.
Disha, my #1 den tech. How's it going?
Clarify, please.
Everything good with you?
Everything? Unrealistic.
How's the case on?
All systems operational.
1 for 3. Not bad.
The voice actress sounds familiar. Who did they get for this? Let's see here. Star Wars Zero Company voice actress. Voice cast, might as well. Erica Luttrell. Erica Luttrell. Has she done anything that I actually recognize? Erica Luttrell. Magic School Bus. Back in 1997. Let's see here. Let's look at recent stuff. Video games, recent stuff. Horizon Forbidden West. Marvel Avengers as Jada Powers. Twin Mirror as Anna. Star Wars Squadrons as Grace Sinar. Fallout 76 as Roxy and Settler Wanderer. Final Fantasy Remake as Miss Folia. Harry Potter Wizards United as Hermione Granger. Interesting. Apex Legends is Bangalore. Oh, she was in XCOM 2, War of the Chosen, as soldier voice and additional voices. But you could pick various voices, so probably it's one of the voices that I recognize from that. Injustice 2. Marvel Heroes, Dishonored 2. Fallout 4 as Darla and Kendra and Fahrenheit. Oh, Diablo 3 is the... Oh, okay. Diablo 3 is the Witch Doctor female. And then Dragon Age Origins is the Warden as the mystical human female voice set. Huh. Fascinating. So yeah, found in various things that I would recognize the voice from.
That was a strange bunch we encountered on Ceralonis. Did you notice the marks on the face of the one I examined?
They were pretty hard to miss. What do you think it was?
Scarification, perhaps. Some kind of disease. I'm programmed for emergency medicine, not dermatology. Whatever it was, it looked unhealthy. Facilities are immaculate, as always.
Oh, okay, so in between missions you can put people in here to get rid of their injuries so they, you know, won't die in the next one. Okay.
All right, Hawks.
I have something for you at the holo table.
Shame about Aurelio.
Who's Aurelio?
No tears for the fallen in Zero Company.
I got the living to worry about. We'll be joining Aurelio soon enough if we don't start making some credits fast.
I figured we were in bad shape when Runa blew in here huffing up a storm. Hope you two got a plan.
We're working on it.
Good, good. I should have the wiring in the armory patched up before too long. We'll still be broke, but at least I'll be able to keep our blasters in working order.
Oh, it's that winning mix of savvy and understatement that makes me glad I hired you on, Mish.
Right, I was gonna look up, when... Oh, okay, this is where you can do customization. I don't think we need to, but... Or do we get new things as we... Oh, it looks like we might get some new tops, essentially, as we play. Well, I'm not going to go be doing that. We just spent like 30 minutes on that. Alright.
You're not gonna like this, but the alternative is worse. There's somebody that would like to talk to you.
Foxy!
Hello, Gorga.
Chimusa uba bota jawama di bata grancha. Inka uba chali kula tani uba fuba.
Listen, Gorga, could you throw us a bone? Business has been slow, but I assure you nobody wants this debt cleared more than me.
Uba kusha hoxi. Jipicha jobana uba. Captain Shadow. John uba botak drakris naidi bata. Dun hutu iti krida. Sadono hocha kwana luto.
That's generous of you, Gorga.
Okay. Hi, Gorga. Let's be realistic here. Those are some big, rapidly compounding numbers. There's got to be something you can do for us.
Che uba runa kikiyunu. Naiski flaga gak jup wandera. Wow zero company na mi. Uba kwidu jobana gini.
Huh. Really?
Took her that easy to buy her off.
Debata wama wamak. Jibuska. main gist page Oscar.
All right, holo table shows all available operations, tactical missions for the current cycle. Certain adventures are critical to advance the story. All objectives have a limited time frame to complete before they disappear forever. You won't be able to respond to every opportunity, so choose wisely. All right, well, obviously we have to do the one for Gorga the Hutt. Has grown suspicious that one of his clerks is colluding with rivals.
In your office for that stone mite thing.
What stone mite thing?
You know what? Don't worry about it. It's fine.
So, obviously we have to do this mission. Gain 3 influence in the zone of Geneth, and gain 500 credits. Alright. Oh, we have to press and hold. Our team followed Bruckner to a back alley comm terminal. Sure enough, he's been sending confidential data off-world. Gorga won't be happy.
I always thought it'd be fun to play in tournaments.
Oh, brief non-combat assignments outside of the den. Focus on information gathering, acquiring loot, or just simply replenishing the den's modest treasury. To launch an operation, you must spend intel. Information is the currency of the field. All right.
No, you can't. Because it ain't as easy as it looks.
Okay, so Gorga was none too happy to hear about Bruckner's deception. Unfortunately, Bruckner must have caught wind because he's fled to Navarro. Gorga's hiring us to deal with him. Alright, so this is where this leads to. A team caught Bruckner drowning his sorrows in Navarro's sky slum. Once he realized the jig was up, he produced something unexpected. Republic transmit codes. Turns out he's been feeding intelligence on Gorga to the Republic. How do we handle this?
What do you think?
Let him disappear is no great mystery that Gorga does to Squealers. We'll tell Gorga that Bruckner's dead. That gets us 3 influence and 500 credits. Or we hand him over to Gorga. No need to risk your reputation with the Hutts. But we don't get any money for that. If Gorga's the main pyro player in this area, I don't really want to be on the bad side of a Hutt.
That'll do it.
Brucker didn't say a word on the ride back to Nal Hutta, but if experience is any indicator, he'll be singing for the Gorga soon enough. New tactical mission unlocked on Lothal. Okay, and now we got tactical missions that give us crew quarters, +2 to roster capacity, as well as 1,000 credits. Difficulty is risky. If any of us end up dying, it'll be game over, so... unit requirements... I guess we don't click anything there. Gorga has been under pressing problems in Treacherous Clerk. A group of pirates have been raiding some of his smuggling warehouses in the Outer Rim. The pirates are holed up in an abandoned town on Lothal. Gorga wants us to take them out. Alright. Okay, so he's listed as a scoundrel. Good. He's soldier, I'm gunslinger. All seems good so far. Do we only get 3 on the normal, or does it go to 4? The game doesn't, I'm not feeling any stuttering or any particularly graphical issues, anything like that, so. Alright, we've got, how far can I go with, and still have 2? Kind of wish I could get there and do both, but unfortunately I only have 3 AP to do that. But, open fire. Fire 2 times at any combination. What does this cost? Chain range. Fire 2 times at any combination of enemies. Not enough advantage. Oh, okay, so that's advantage. This is AP, quick draw. Fire, lightning, fast sidearm, pistol shot. I mean, that's not much different than this, since it both cost 1 AP. Skill applies a chance to hit range penalty of 25. This ability does not trigger Overwatch or retaliation. That's actually nice. And sidearm attack does not receive any benefits from weapon mods. Okay. Single ally grants an additional AP once per turn. But again, requires AP, or requires advantage. Also, what happened to my head? My icon is kind of missing. Alright. What do you got? What's this? Call for backup. Okay, so he's got the call for backup right now. We're not really in a good position for a call from backup. So we're gonna go ahead and start with you. See where we can get. So if we move here, that gives us a 95 against that guy. Okay, let's go ahead and move you up. How much health do you have? 28. Let's go ahead and move you up. Or we want to put you there. I don't want to put you there in case somebody's got some high explosives to be tossing around. So we'll put you over here. So yeah, we use the call for backup. It's a free action, which is also nice.
Backup needed, Hoaxy!
Alright, let's go ahead and open fire.
Be at him, Cabo.
15 damage, so solid there. Identify weakness. Makes a chosen enemy vulnerable, allowing next hit to critically hit. Ooh. An 80% chance there. Yes, please. Alright. So then let's go ahead and take that 80% chance to hit. And see if we can manage to finish him off here. Hey, perfect. Excellent job. Alright, now as for my soldier, Tricks, you don't really have, you're kind of in an awkward position. If we move you up here, the problem is this guy could possibly come over here and be flanking him. So I'm thinking we're gonna move here and Overwatch this direction. Oh, and he actually ran for it. Interesting. And I missed. Ah, lame. Ow! Rude. Okay, and then you're coming up to join us there, you're coming up to join us there. Kind of trying to, looks like they're trying to flank a bit. Does anybody have, okay, so if I move, okay, I could possibly, if I move here, first off, I'll get 2 shots off on this guy. We're gonna move you there. And then Cab, if you move here, you have a 100% chance on this guy. So we're definitely doing that. If you move there, we want you in full cover, if we can do it. And then we're gonna have you.
Papa, help me out.
Fine.
And you're going to
Too close for comfort.
Put the barrel to his head. Very nice. And then we're going to have you shoot him again. Okay. And then Cab, you would kindly finish him off. Good job, Cab.
Nice work.
Alright, and then we can go ahead and set you up for an Overwatch, which will hopefully hit on that guy. And then Trick. Where's a good spot for you? Still don't want to necessarily place you guys right next to each other. And I don't want to put you there because that's definitely... Although if you go here, you have a 90% chance to shoot that guy. Yeah, I think we'll do that. Man took out his cover. Nice. So if he runs, which I'm assuming he will on his turn. Yep, there we go. Oh, I didn't kill him though.
Someone
Ugh.
get me a med pack.
Ow. 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 Okay, missed there. We don't have anybody who's got heals, do we?
Aye.
I'm betting we're gonna have to fight again, too. You don't, like, have heals or anything, do you? What was the one I had here? Grants an additional AP. That's not really all that useful. Okay, then you are going to move here. We'll have him call Trick for us.
Tricky Trick, help me!
And then Fire Blaster. Solid hit there. And solid hit there. Okay, unfortunately, I don't think you can do much more. So we'll go ahead and do this. And then Trick. What's your current accuracy at this guy? 60%. Let's see if we can't make that significantly better. Having you come and flank him. Actually, I'll just have you do that. He's only got 1 health left. Alright, shouldn't that kind of be the end of it? Yes, I'm aware of that. Reinforcements incoming. Alright, so... then basically we just need to have everybody go ahead and flank. Or readjust, essentially. We will go ahead and have you put a one there. We will have you move up right there. And what else we got? We got the open fire. This is an advantage thing, so we'll wait to use this. We will go ahead instead just do it like so. That should target anything within range. And then you are going to move here into as much cover as you can get. into full cover over here, and we'll have you go like right around there. Alright.
Reinforcements inbound.
Yeah, and then nobody moved. Your rocket attack. Do we have... Can you heat both? You can. So do it.
Another hit.
And that took care of all their cover. What's your accuracy from your current location? Very poor. Okay. How about... No, not you. You. Not great there either, and it wouldn't kill him anyway. We might also be able to flank around this side with him. Can't even see the other target. Let's go ahead and fire again. Okay, that hit. And then let's go ahead and... They're gonna come at me. Pretty much have to come up these stairs. But if they're also gonna run away... now, we'll go ahead and do it like so. In case they decide to come at me. If they decide to come at me, that would be a problem. You... are going to flank, and we need to move him up. So let's go ahead and get you moved up into here, but that doesn't give you there. There we go. Okay, and then fire. Let's see. Although we... If I do this, does that... Well, it doesn't guarantee a hit, though. Alright, so let's see... It's not gonna kill him, unfortunately. Let's hope that Trick actually gets the job. Hey, nice. Good job, Trick. Excellent. Alright, and then Trick. And he's outside the range of that. Let's go ahead and have you... We're gonna have you aim over here in case he tries to go and push up on Cab.
I'm on Overwatch.
And... Good job. You didn't try and push on Cab, but... Alright, mission successful. Short, sweet. Only took us 5 rounds, 5 enemies defeated, and damage dealt is 168. Okay. Ring of Kafram. This seems like a lot of resources meant into doing something that's not really... Seriously? This is what I'm doing on my... No, instead of working, I'm sitting there playing Spin the... thing. Alright, so we got 1,000 credits, we got 100 intel. Crew quarters. Upgrade gained. Okay. Focus point. New cross training. Gain new cross training. Gain new cross training. Okay. Alright. So a new cycle has begun. I'm assuming that cycles change when you perform tactical changes, essentially.
Hey, Cap. I got one for you.
Hit me.
So this Deveronian fellow wins 1,000,000 credits at a sabacc game.
Good night.
Great night. Backslaps and spotchka shots all around. His best buddy asks, so how are you planning to spend the winnings? Deveronian says, well, I owe a couple big Anubis some money, so I guess I'll pay them off first.
Smart man.
Sure. His friend's still all excited though. He asks, well, what about the rest? And the Deveronian says,
Well, I guess they'll have to wait.
that's right. You've heard that one before.
That, and we're about to be owing some big Anubas ourselves if business doesn't pick up.
Chin up, Cap. We've been in worse scrapes.
Can't argue with that, old friend.
Alright, so what is this?
You're listening to Missives from the Front.
Okay, so it's the news.
You may have visited this Outer Rim destination to enjoy the dusky beauty of its natural landscape, or to spectate the thrill. But you might not have known that Seralonis is also a crucial node in the Republic's Outer Rim presence. A way station for Republic ships seeking to bring peace to distant worlds. Well, all of that changed yesterday, when news broke of a Separatist battle fleet darkening Seralonis' skies. Republic response, led by Admiral Doran, was swift, and our valiant men inflicted heavy losses on the Separatist lines. But ultimately, the Admiral was forced into a reluctant rout when Separatist reinforcements arrived, led by the vile General Grievous. But dawn will break on Seralonis. Admiral Doran has vowed to retake the world just as soon as resources can be committed. A reminder of the intrepidity of our faraway heroes. This has been your missive from the front. As ever, we are your eye in the sky, your boots on the ground, and your connection to our heroes afield. One people, one republic.
Alright. So, nice piece of propaganda there.
Cabney is the Gorga tiring. The hot working is the pride irking.
Hey, I'll happily drop Gorga just as soon as one of you finds us a serious client who doesn't pay in favors.
Yes. Okay, visit the personnel facility. So this is where we can start hiring some new people. Okay, so unfortunately the one I picked, or I made last time. Let's see, so navigate to the focus tree. Oh, okay, so we leveled up essentially. So open fire, quick draw, so quick draw 2. I still don't know how well quick draw is that useful. Each attack gains a +5 to chance to hit. Keen Eye increases the operator's critical chance for all ranged attacks by 9%. Or when Hawks is present, increase assist damage by 1 and defense by +1 for all operators. Well, having a Fearless Leader upgrade wouldn't necessarily be a bad thing, so I think we'll go ahead and do that. Two focus points remaining. Okay, so each person has their own focus points. Oh, okay. Yeah, we'll go with the Keen Eye upgrade since it's a nice passive buff. Okay, and then you, what do you get for your next one? Uppercut. Okay, so you just get an increase to your melee damage. Let's see. Easy Mark Marks the chosen enemy, allowing the operator to assist the next ally that attacks this target. When the ally this operator assists scores a critical hit, this assist also scores a critical hit. When the ally this operator assists scores a critical hit, assist also scores a critical hit. Yeah, we'll go ahead and grab that. And increase this operator's assist damage by 2. That actually sounds like it would be useful too. Oh, this is the... Oh, oops. This is what I actually meant to upgrade. We'll go with this one. Okay, and Trix. What do you got for an upgrade? Once per mission, when Trix is down, he automatically revives at the beginning of the next turn at full health. That's actually not bad. Increases melee damage by 3, increases throwing range of all grenades. Melee, rush, and strike the target, dealing melee damage and dazing the target. What does dazing do? A dazed unit cannot attack. They can still move, and use non-offensive actions. A dazed unit gains stun resistance when the effect expires. Target area. Fire a powerful rocket that explodes. How's this? Oh, it increases the base damage. Okay. I think we'll go with this one. And apparently that's it. Oh, because that cost 4. Wow. That was expensive. Let's go ahead and refund that, actually. Nah, we'll go with that. Oh, you can actually change their specialization as well. Oh, interesting. I think it's fine the way they currently are, though. Bonds. Tab reveals shifting dynamics and affinities within your team. Strengthening bonds is crucial for forming a successful zero-company team. As operators go closer, they earn focus points and can teach each other passive abilities and unique tricks at the highest level bond. Oh, interesting. Okay. Cross-training. When 2 operators reach certain levels, they engage cross-training to mutually power a stat or teach each other's passives. Okay, so... cross-training. Okay, so increases Overwatch damage by 1 for both operators. Increases assist damage by 1 for both operators, or increases max health for both operators. I think we're gonna go with the reflex training. Okay, target practice. Reduces chance to hit penalties from range by 5% for both operators. Increases melee damage for both operators, and increases critical damage. I think this one would actually be good, especially for the pistol, because it is such a short-range weapon. Okay, and then these two. Increases Overwatch damage again. Increases grenade damage for both operators. Or both operators gain an additional +2 focus points. That would allow me to basically individually level each one up. Yeah, let's do that. And then we can go back to the focus tree and actually grab something here. So increase Raucous, increase this, or increase this. We'll go with this one. And then back to you, we can go ahead and put a point into the Identify Weakness one. There we go. Alright. All in all, I think we did a good job, and we unlock the armory now.
Just say the word, boss.
Hey, an E3, EE3. Okay, the armory. The armory is where you manage operator loadouts and swap weapons. Here you can install weapon modifications for stat boost and unique effects, as well as equip your team with utility items. Okay, so okay, so he actually had an EE3 blaster rifle, not the other one. So how do we go about changing your weapon? So I'm curious. Okay, so okay, the repeater, blaster pistol, and large blaster. Okay, so, and then I'm using this, which is interesting. Oh, okay, so each one has a different gun. Oh, fascinating. Yeah, see, that's the E11. Although, no, this isn't. The E11 didn't have these little prongs, first off. It looks like it would be the precursor to the E11 is what I think they probably were doing in the design. MG42! Alright, so utilities. Aha, this is where we get to. Utilities are equipable items depending on the operator's specialization. They can carry one or more utilities. Utilities grant an operator new abilities that can be used in combat. So, first off, the man of the hour, who actually has granadas. Okay, what is this? Med packs. Well, that would be good. But he's going to actually have granadas. You are going to take that. And then I don't have any more utilities. Okay. No, I don't want to. I don't want you to have it. All right.
Here if you need. Hey, boss. I got the wiring patched up in the armory.
Love to hear it.
Wait, where are you still showing?
Behind every proper gang of roughs is a proper arsenal.
Okay, let's. Am I supposed to be doing something? Showing like marks of some sort.
Alrighty. Armory's ready for you.
Customize appearance. Oh, okay, so here's the different blaster pistols. Do I want to go with revolver? DH16, D17. It makes sense to use. Customize weapon colors, huh? Makes sense for them to have a clone trooper weapon of sorts, since they were literally a commander for clone troopers. But not seeing much in the way of any other changes. Maybe it's not change weapon. Well, that's an interesting looking one. Keep with the EE3. As for you, I'm gonna go with the T21. Although him having a blaster, again, a clone blaster weapon. Makes sense. I'm not sure why else it's showing little markers, though.
Let me know if you need anything, boss.
I also don't see where they, like, talk about modification. Utilities, weapons, change weapon. So yeah, I'm not really seeing... Alright. Well, maybe just because I don't have anything to actually change. Pick your poison. Gorga is offering your choice of gigs. Okay, well, it looks like our choice of gigs is one choice. Never let it be said that Gorga is a micromanager. He has missions for us to both Kalar and Dantooine and wants to know which of the two would like to tackle
You think
first.
people would bite if I started
Which
an
means we're going to be doing them both.
No.
Okay.
Uh,
Fine.
Nothing's ever simple, huh?
Gorga wants someone to raid a droid-run separatist outpost for equipment he claims is rightfully his, or the hut has unfinished business with local outlaws. Both of these lead to a tactical mission. Let's go pop some clankas.
Honest living, huh?
And let's see here. New tactical mission and some more influence. Alright, gain another impact bomb. And
Hey, Hawks, you know if anyone made a fresh pot of calf?
that's Solus.
I know you've probably had enough for the day.
When I want your medical advice, which is never all ask.
What's with the time frames? Oh, there's the mission. Weapon mod. There we go. Random basic weapon mod. Alright, oh, okay. This is telling you when they expire. So we can do this mission. What's our intel costs? 50. We can only do... one of these with our current intel costs. The mission, fortunately, doesn't require intel. The one known gets us a grenade that we can chuck, or the unknown. This also gets us influence. Quarblum, a prominent Solstim musician, is convinced that she's being stalked by separatist agents. She's hiring us to sniff out the problem. Well, Quarblum's being followed, alright. Turns out separatist propagandists are fans of her politically provocative lyrics. How should we handle this?
Might need to
Extract
think this one
Quarblum. I
through.
mean, that's all we can do. It's the only operation we have. Assign operators. I mean, yeah.
Wizard.
Our operators definitely dodged separatist agents and got the singers to safety. Who knows? Maybe Quarblum will write a song about it. And we got credits for it. Okay. And now we can't do this one. So, let's go ahead and go to our mission. And let's get to it. Toggle hang loadouts. So, I mean, not much to do here.
Enemies in sight.
Oh, we got some B2 battle droids. Captured Tick.
Watch
watch each other now.
Alright, seize the assets. Sometimes you need to get your hands on something that doesn't belong to you. That's when it's time for the safecracker to do its work. Move an operator to the chest and plant the safecracker. Then defend the area from hostiles while the safecracker gets the chest open. Alright, so let's start. How much health do you guys actually have? 4. Okay, so if I move myself up here, I can take both of you out. And just one shot each. Okay, and then we got some B2s. Got some B1s here that are gonna be, well, this one's gonna be up here in the next turn. This one's probably, it might be able to, but I don't think it'll be able to attack. Let's get you. So here's what we're gonna do. You're kind of in a bad spot. Can we get you up here? Okay, we can get you up here, and then basically we're just gonna have you put a Overwatch right there. So when this guy comes up the ladder, he should theoretically pop him. Alright, and then we're going to move you to here. And we'll probably have you do Overwatch because we don't really have a good firing chance. So we will go like that, I think. Okay, yep, just like I thought. Excellent job there, Cab. One of you's running up now, and you're coming up. Okay, you stepped within the... Okay, good job. And you're gonna stand out there in the... Ooh, rocket primed. That's scary. Alright, so first things we're gonna do, I'm gonna have you run up and safe crack.
Hold tight.
Okay, and then we will have you defend the safecracker. Region occupied. Yes, thank you. Alright. Now, we're gonna have you go ahead and do this. That will take care of him coming up. You are going to call for backup. How much health do you have? You have 30 health. When you fire at this guy, 29 damage. Alright, so definitely gonna need to use this. What's your chances of attack? 80%. Not shoot. Move to here gives you a 90% chance. Move to here gives you a 100% chance, but it also puts both of you. Although, do the battle droids have? We definitely need to knock this guy out because he's got his rocket armed. He's wanting to shoot us with that rocket. We could move over here, although that's kind of easily flanked by this position. But if we manage to take him out, yeah, we're gonna do that.
Cabby is the zone controlling.
Okay, you and you, and fire at. We can do identify weakness too, which would give us a critical. So yes, we're gonna do that.
Quivering and shivering, are ye?
Alright, and then he's still got one turn to attack, which will become a critical. 16 damage. And then 13. Oh man, he's so close. Okay, well, unfortunately, that means we will have to... Because this uses all his AP to fire, which I don't particularly... We could throw the bomb. That would take out both of them. Kaboom. Alright, then let's go ahead and have you... In case... Although I'm pretty sure this was a 100% chance to hit, but, you know... It's the last enemy on the map, so... And here they go. Target down.
Now's our chance, squad.
Okay, so now we've got incoming targets, which any bets look me coming out of there. So let's move you up here and have you overwatch here.
No getting away from me.
Okay, and then you are going to move here and pretty much overwatch the same direction. And much lower chance, so we'll do about there. That should hopefully still catch something. Alright, and then you to stay within, but also stay within cover. Camera, what are you doing? We'll have you move here. And we'll have you... I mean, it's not going to really help, but...
Bag is secured. Let's go.
Nice.
Time to move, people.
Okay, and... Do we have to evacuate, or can we just kill the enemies? Game, I hear them clanking. Okay, nice kill. And... Fortunately... Okay. Apparently the reinforcements incoming. Okay, so reinforcements are going to keep incoming, basically, is what they're telling me. Alright, so... The question becomes... Okay, so basically we need to come out this way if we want to avoid more. So we will...
Trick! Get in on this!
Let me up, Captain.
That's it.
Solid hits. Excellent job. Ooh, we do have the rocket launcher too. We'll go ahead and have you... Yeah, didn't expect that. Okay, we will end, do you. Let's go ahead and have Cobb move back here. We will have him move back here. I believe he also had... Nope, I guess not. Thought he did, but apparently not. Okay, solid hits, we like it. Let's go ahead and have him go ahead and do this. Cover him, who's going to now move to here. And fire both of these, and should actually knock him out if it hits. It did not hit. That was disgraceful. You are correct. Oh, that didn't count. Oh, it did count. Hey! Alright. And I'm thinking the next reinforcements that come running out of there are gonna take a rocket strike right to the face. They indeed are. Rocket strike. Can we hit you guys is the next question. Can I get all 4 of you? No, something's blocking his line of fire, which is unfortunate, but we can get at least 3 of you. Which takes out 2 of the regular B1 battle droids. And unfortunately, we can't have him attack, because otherwise he ends up... Okay, so let's go ahead and have you come down here. We can have the others attack as they retreat, though, so that's at least something. Like with Trick here, or with Cab here, we can have him fire at the targets. Although, well, I do kind of want to take out the B1 battle droid if we can. Yeah, no, we missed. Alright, so you go ahead and retreat next. Okay, and then... How are we doing? Wait, I can't even see anybody. Oh, okay. Alright, so then we'll have you go ahead and come down here. We'll have you come down here, and then we're going to set up a Overwatch over in this direction. In case this B1 decides to run down here. He's gonna... Oh, it didn't do rocket strike. Interesting. Okay. Alright, okay, Cab. What's, you? What's your accuracy? 75. Alright, that's actually good. Let's go ahead and have you move over to here. 65% chance, huh? It's still better than nothing. We're basically just kind of keeping them at bay while moving towards the exit. Also, I'm not seeing any more reinforcements, so I'm actually wondering if we technically don't need to be doing this. Let's go ahead and... Sad. Sad. Yeah, I'm not sure why you would want this if you've already got the blaster pistol running. Okay, we're gonna move over here. And then we're going to have you open fire. Hey, good job. Alright. Then... you... going to have target in this direction. And hopefully we take you out. And there we go. Now, does that end the mission? No. Okay, reinforcements are now there.
Stay focused, team.
Alright, so... let's see who can move the furthest. So, here... or there. Interesting, that doesn't count as full cover? No, that does count as full cover. We can probably just ignore these guys coming in. So let's go ahead, but we'll still get everybody into cover. And then on the next turn, we should be able to just, like, they're gonna bring people in, but they're not gonna get a turn to attack, and we can just book it out of here.
Ready to go. Let's roll.
Okay, and that automatically ends it from the looks of it. Yep, okay. So mission successful. Took us 8 turns, 12 enemies destroyed, 150 damage. Would have been more if I'd had more B2 battle droids to fight, but B1s only have the 4 health, so they just drop in one shot. Okay, we got a long-range scope. Reduces chance to hit by range. That would actually be good if we can fit it on the pistol, but I kind of doubt we'll be able to fit it on the pistol. Everybody gained +1 focus point. And new cross-training is available. So when can we start hiring? Oh, hello. Cutscene time! Isn't she supposed to hire us through,
Oh. Who let you in here?
Your team. Guess they wanted to get paid.
So, you're our mysterious employer from the Seralonis job.
Baroness Mordant of Lunata. But you can call me Jay.
Well, here you go, Jay.
Thank you. We'll transfer the credits directly.
Always a pleasure doing business with clients who pay.
Then you're in luck. My friend and I have another job for you.
And who is your friend?
well, he looks like Republic.
Lieutenant Bennett Halloran, Republic Intelligence.
Thought I felt strings attached.
The misdirection was necessary to see if your team could handle this kind of work.
And what kind of work would that be?
This belongs to a terrorist paramilitary organization called the Infinite Coil. They're led by a woman named Kundry Fathom. Reports indicate that they're all infected with some kind of disease. It's the extent of our knowledge.
The Coil is infiltrating Republic territory, opening doors for separatist invasion armies to march through.
And what? Are you the checkbook for this little op, Baroness?
Hardly. My title's all I have left. Fathom took my home, and I'm working with intelligence to take it back.
Well, I hope you got some kind of plan.
Still in progress. But thanks to you, we have our next lead.
Oh, that's a neat trick.
Cortcilius, in the Hosnian system. That's Fathom's next target.
Then it's ours too. We're prepared to offer Zero Company a generous contract. The Baroness and I will embed with your team, and together, we will find out what Fathom is doing on Cortcilius and stop it. So what do you say?
No thanks.
Hawks, the Republic needs someone like you. Independent, nimble,
Easy to cut loose if something goes wrong? Yeah, I know the drill.
The Coil's threat is real, and they're gathering strength. Someone needs to stop them.
Last time I bought a pitch like that, a lot of good soldiers died.
Hawks, I read your file. You were set up to fail on Antine. This will be different.
And yet here you are, with your proxies, your secret missions. It's the same song, Lieutenant. It's just a different verse.
How about this, then? We know you're drowning in debt to the Hutts. Take the contract and get out from under their tails. Look, I had my doubts, but the Baroness convinced me that you are the best person for this job. Look me in the eye and tell me that you can afford to turn this down.
Double it.
I'll set up my station in your command center. Come see me when you're ready to begin.
All right.
Honor and truth. You ought to be careful with that. People can smell it on you, and then they get ideas.
Keep it up. I'll charge you triple.
Alright. So. Although, weren't they supposed to, you know, like, do this all through proxies? You showing up in person is not a proxy. That's, Alright, so, let's,
What's an intelligence officer doing at our holotable?
That's our new employer, Lieutenant Halloran. He's a bit of a stiff, but his money's good.
Government work. Never thought we'd go for that again.
It's just a contract. Don't get excited.
what's Cap got to say?
Unless Cabney having a roomy eye, Hawksy having a meet-greet with Republic officers.
Yeah. It turns out the solution to our money problems wears a uniform. We're taking a job with intelligence. But don't you worry, Pops. Once we get the cash we need, we'll cut and run.
If the credit's having, Cabby happy.
Earlier, you mentioned that the coil took your home.
Lunata, yes. About a year ago, Fathom and her diseased fanatics invaded.
What happened to your people?
There weren't many of us, so fortunately, I was able to get them off-world. The Lunata mining citadel is largely automated.
Mining citadel? Can't say I'm familiar with those.
My family are ore barons of Shutoran. You could say mining citadels are our specialty.
Interesting.
Alright. I think we'll take one more mission and call it for today.
Once those credits come through, we can open up the droid repair bay.
Droid repair bay, huh? I also wonder how the Hutts will actually feel about us being paid, or us paying off our debts. Oh, and that's the memorial
Aurelio
for
had style.
any soldiers who die.
I'll give him that.
What is this? Oh, we got some new customization options. Where? Outfits. Profiles? I don't see anything new. Okay, so let's take a look at our mods.
More of an art than a science, you know?
Huh. So yeah, you can absolutely stick a scope on a blaster pistol, which is hilarious to me. Alright, then... Back. Game. Oh, she's gonna be joining us, huh?
Mean-looking thing, isn't it?
That was weird. I think that was a bug.
Not bad.
Yeah, that was definitely a bug. Alright, first off, we're not giving you the bloop tube. If you're gonna take a blaster rifle, you're gonna take something that actually looks decent. Yeah, we'll give you this one. This one was weird looking. I mean, he is a clone trooper, so yeah, we'll go with that. Focus. So, we will start with her. Focus tree. So what is your job, anyway? Is she a sniper? Fires her blaster and eliminates any enemies left with 4 health or less after allied operators attack. Huh. Alright. Fleet of foot increases the operator's movements by 1.5. Bull rush. And sweeping salvo. What is your... Oh, didn't mean to jump fully out. What is your job description? Sweeping salvo. I think she's soldier. But wasn't there a... there it is. Change specialization. Assault. She's an assault. He's soldier, isn't he? Yeah, he's soldier, so she's assault. Assault is charge into enemies, dealing melee damage, pushing it backwards. Would it be better off if I made her a sniper instead? We'll stick with the assault for now. Let's see. Sweeping salvo. So it increases the base damage. Or do we want to go with the final shot one? Because this actually increases it to 6 health or less. That could be useful. We'll do that. Alright, then bonds. Obviously you. So we'll do the train all. Alright, so close combat drills increasing melee damage, both increase more focus points, or both operators enjoy friendly game and gain 40% bond XP. I think we'll go with some melee damage on you guys. Yeah. Okay, we do have some focus points, but we've only got 1 focus point, so I can't really spend anything. You can't really spend anything either. You can, though. Rocket Strike. Increasing the damage of the Rocket Strike wouldn't necessarily be a bad thing. So yeah, go ahead with that. Alright. So let's go talk to you.
Hey, Hawks. There's a scug hole at the holo table, and why is he asking me for our personnel reports?
Be nice. That's our new employer.
You took a job from a Republic spy. Are you crazy? You know I'm a wanted separatist, right?
You're wanted by the Separatists, too. That's why you work for Zero Company. And a wise woman recently told me that if we didn't get some cash fast, we'd be finished.
Fine. We're gonna have some words about this later. Bad words.
Alright, let's see what the robot has
There
to
is
say.
a Republic officer running point at our holotable. Am I to take it that we've been conscripted against our wills?
I told him your salute might be a little rusty, since you were working medevac before the war broke out.
So rusty. I don't think I can manage it at all. Alas.
Nobody's wiped this droid's memory in a
Do let me
while,
know if
apparently.
I can be of assistance.
He's picked up some quirks for sure.
Here is your rate, payment for this Saralonis job, and the advance on the job we discussed.
Wow. Straight from Republic Intelligence.
Actually, the funds were routed through a shell corporation into proxy accounts, but regardless, everything is in order. Enough to pay off your debts, plus a little extra.
Much obliged.
Hey, Hawks, head over to upgrades.
Head over to upgrades? Oh, okay. Okay, the upgrade facility allows you to bolster Zero Company's effectiveness. Here you can fund improvements to the den's existing infrastructure, such as adding medbay beds, or purchase roster-wide weapon upgrades that improve the combat stats of all your operators. Okay, upgrade build slots. Construction on upgrades takes at least one cycle and available build slot. Okay, so you can't, like, do more than one currently more than one at a time, but okay, press this to order the supplies Nisha needs. Alright, so unlock the black market. Unlocks the black market at the armory, allowing you to purchase weapon mods and utility items, which is good. We've been kind of getting money without really having any place to spend it. Alright. Recruitment. Hey, we can finally hire some people. Alright, so the den has limited space for new recruits. At the moment, there are room for 3 new operatives. Be on the lookout. And of course, it costs money to hire new recruits. Jan Enia, Kotnix Noir. He's assault with blaster pistol. Interesting. Soldier. We don't really need soldiers. Heavy, maybe. Repeater, gunslinger, scoundrel. But we can also change all of these, so that's something else. Soldier, talented fortitude. That would probably be the bigger thing to look at here, is their talents. Operators skilled at hunting dangerous targets. They enjoy powerful damage bonuses against the galaxy's most dangerous targets. So that one would not be bad, especially if we swap them out to a to a sharpshooter. So let's go ahead and go to personnel, and we got the same. We're sporting the same hairstyle. Let's go to your focus tree, change your specialization to sharpshooter. Or, what is this? The scout. Combat recon. Nah, we'll focus on making a sniper out of her. Alright, so the bigger they are, this is the operator's range and melee deal +2 against elites and boss enemies. And then obviously that's just more damage. Increases Overwatch chance to hit by 10% and Overwatch damage by 3. That's actually not a bad one. Zero in. Self. Set up a position for accurate shooting. Gain 4 stacks of lethal. Increasing critical chance by 20 and a critical chance to hit and critical chance. Okay, that's actually not bad either. Both of these are really good for a sniper. Precision shots. Gain and calculated blaster shot that always hits. So we're going to go with this one and this one. And then we need to change out her weapon for a sniper rifle. And what do we got for customized appearances? The Fire Puncher, we have the E5S, we have the IQ-11, and we have the Vulcan 38X. I think we'll go with this one. And we're gonna give it some pizzazz. Light trim. There we go. There we go. Alright.
Here if you need me.
Now in the customize, we can't customize other people, can we? We can in fact customize other people. I'm okay with her look though. I'm not seeing anything. Suppose we could look at different outfits. But I'm fine with the look. There's nothing I'm finding here that's I'm hating. Let's go ahead and give her some red in her hair. There we go. Match her gun. Alright. Let's go ahead and do our next mission.
Have a look.
Okay, we could go a long way with this money, but not enough beyond Gorge's reach. We need to pay Gorge back before things go bad. This one gives us this, or what's this one? This one doesn't give us an option? Oh, okay, this is required. Got it. Gorge is frankly shocked when our team repaid him in full. He pressed them to explain how we came by so many credits so quickly. When they demurred, Gorga chuckled and told them that it didn't matter.
yes.
Sooner or later, we will need money again. Lucky for us, he's always hiring. Okay, so that did give us a new tactical mission and some bonds across the team. Interesting. So we do have this mission, eavesdropping. Oh wait, we kind of have to do this one because it's going to expire in one turn. So,
Do
okay.
we have any kind of guidelines for workplace conduct?
Which is too bad because I would have
As
liked
far
to
as I
do
know.
some of these others.
You're the personnel manager.
Yes, and?
Oh, and then we spent a turn, didn't we? So shouldn't that give us like the thing? Or is it only a turn if it's a cycle? I'm betting it's a cycle, so kind of curious.
Okay. Let's see what we got.
What's this give us? Unknown. What's this give us? Influence and the Zone Dorn. 1,000 credits. Let's do this one so we get another impact bomb that we can put on somebody else. Retain secure untraceable new document for Nisha's friend. Helped her escape the syndicates. Okay, so so doing these missions doesn't advance the cycle. Got it. So let's go ahead and go equip that Granada. Also, let's talk with you.
I assume you're aware that a Republic operative just made camp in the middle of our den.
Yeah,
Short-term
you would think if
partnership.
nothing else, he
Trying
would
to
have
dig
at least
ourselves out of the
stopped
red.
dressing like a Republic officer.
Yeah, no blastable to the brain.
If he doesn't want to announce his presence to everybody in the sector.
Solutions can have long-term consequences.
Yeah, I hear you.
That said, I'm glad to see we're putting some money towards reconnecting with our black market contacts. I'd hate to waste all those tax...
All right.
Yeah, take a
So let's go ahead and put the grenade on Moa. Although, does anybody else have any benefits towards grenades? She was an assault. Wonder if she has benefits towards grenades. Well, we'll take somebody that I know is going to be coming with me. to be carrying around a grenade. Alright. Do we want to do this one? We can do this one and still have next turn be able to do this one. And we can't even do that one because we don't have the intel. So, we'll do this one. Our team infiltrates the prison camp and quickly identifies the undercover intelligence officers. They also find some prisoners who offer them credits to include them in our rescue, as well as many others who can offer nothing but their gratitude. Who should we save?
Team needs your guidance here.
Save only the 3 undercover officers. Any more is too risky. Save the undercover intelligence officers and the prisoners who offered us credits. Attempt to save everyone. No one deserves to... We're gonna go with some charity here.
Damn.
Prisoners are trying to scare up, blah, 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 indulging the blah, but many more were recaptured. I mean, we still gained some things from it. We didn't have any negative results from it. Alright, so let's go ahead and go do our mission. Republic intel indicates that Coil is meeting some local gangsters at the Grecian break bulk dockyards. Observe this meeting to learn more about Coil's plans on Cortilius.
I'm ready to brief you on the Cortilius mission whenever you're ready.
Listen to him, all eager like a baby nerve.
Oh my god. That was funny.
What do you got for me, Bennick?
Cortilius. Trade hub for the Hosnian system. It's prosperous Ecumenopolis.
Means city planet, Hawks.
I know what... I know what it means, Runa. It means there's a lot of credits moving through that town.
Yes, but you wouldn't know it in the Undercity. Overdevelopment wiped out their natural resources centuries ago, so now they import everything. You know how it is. A couple corporations get rich off shipping contracts.
Yeah, and everybody else is left to fight for scraps.
And it looks like things are getting worse. Coil's been spotted meeting with local gangsters. We've determined the time and location of their next meet, the Gresson Break Bulk Dockyard. Get down there, find out what they're up to. But please, do it quietly. We don't want to tip them off.
Why, it's my middle name.
No, their middle name's Kef.
You said you weren't gonna tell anybody.
Kef.
All right, let's get a team together.
Okay, so it looks like you can only take 4 people. Do I want to take Jay on this? Actually, instead of taking you, let's go ahead and change you out for our new member here. And to see how they work. Since Assault and Sharpshooter, I want to see basically how they run. Although, having an Assault and Soldier, would that be kind of... we'll think on it. Okay, so Sharpshooter. Although that does leave us without somebody having heals on them. Can we change it from here? It would be nice if you could change it from here. Not that. Open armory. There we go. Alright, utilities. We're gonna give you the heals. Actually, she should probably have the heals now that I'm thinking about it. If she's gonna be up and close, personal. Alright.
Here's what we're looking at.
Oh, so this wasn't Leia's hairstyle in Empire Strikes Back. It was her hairstyle in Return of the Jedi. When they went to Endor. She took off her helmet, and that was her hairstyle.
Oak Dockyard. Our intel indicates that the Coil is meeting local gangsters here tonight.
Copy.
Yes, we're being very subtle. Running around with all of our guns drawn. So subtle it's... On the other hand, concerning this place.
Evening, friend.
There's slug rats about.
The hell's a slug rat?
Smugglers. They run these docks. Got eyes all over. See everything that drifts in and out of here. Stay clear, stranger. If you don't want to get stung.
Thanks for the warning.
Okay, that gave us some free advantage.
How many of them are floated? Well, I can't tell the company that. Alright, just check it again.
Okay. Yeah, subtle as a broken leg.
Of course it's not that one. Color's way off. Never gonna find it. Don't you start now. Is that it?
What do we got here?
Stamp out black markets. Use ration stamps.
As if the people are to blame for the gangsters who prey on them.
Donk droid. They're basically walking generators. Let's see. So that's the way it wants us to go. Also, what's this? Scope.
Would you look at that?
That's one of the planetary power generators. It provides energy to the upper layer of the city.
And all their waste gets thrown down here. Yeah, not exactly a fair trade.
Okay, and those guys obviously are not going to let us go that direction.
Huh. This seems promising.
Oh, excuse me, moi. There goes my brains. Ow.
And that one on Nar Shaddaa. I'll have to show you sometime.
Is that the symbol of the infinite coil?
Quit fooling around and watch the street.
Okay, and slug rats.
Local color.
Charming.
More symbols, huh? That symbol's definitely everywhere. I'm gonna guess that that's the infinite coil.
Stay low.
Is there a way for me to crouch? Oh, no, we're just going into cutscene time. Why does it keep taking off my goggles? I mean, I'm more likely to be seen because of the fact that my big old shiny forehead. Those definitely look like boxes of weapons.
Any trouble with customs?
Fathom wants these distributed planet-wide. We must not disappoint her.
As long as we get paid.
You have been indiscreet.
What are you talking about?
Uh-oh.
Ah, Griff.
You, with me, dispatch them.
Well, so much for the quiet approach.
Alright. So, into combat we go. Alright, so we got, what, 2 melee guys from the look of it. 3 melee guys.
Didn't anyone ever tell you it's suicide to cross the slug rats?
Friend, today's the first time I've heard slug and rat in the same word.
Smart mouth won't help you breathe at
Okay,
the bottom
so...
of the canal.
Question, how much... Okay, so it costs 2 AP to use the sniper rifle. Good to know. We do have some granadas that we can use. How far can you throw? So we could do this, and that would knock out not only knock their health down, but also take out their cover, which I don't mind doing. Sniper could then take this guy down. But we also do have these guys right in our face, but I can only hit one of them. So we're gonna go ahead and there we go, covers down. Next, let's go ahead and take you out. Hopefully you actually hit. You missed a guy standing still in the open. Missed a 90% chance shot. Yep. Okay, what do we got here? Cone. Okay, so that's not great. Bull rush, sweeping salvo. How wide is this? Not wide enough. Alright, so let's go ahead and see about taking you out, see if we can actually do it. No, not with you. Let's go to myself. He's got too much health, doesn't he?
Good one, Hawks.
Anytime.
I technically could kill him if I fire 2 more times.
Pay you back double for that.
Oh, and then she did her thing of finishing him off. Nice. That was actually handy. Grant an additional AP. 95% chance. We're definitely going to take that, although it missed and just took out your cover, which you're not going to be using anyway.
I'm on watch.
Roger.
Okay, and then we're going to use your zero-in skill. And then we're going to... How much health do you have? 14 HP. How much damage do you do? 12. Let's go ahead and use her skill.
Follow my lead.
There we go. Alright, so took out the 2 up here. One would have come down anyway, but we took out the main Overwatch one because I'm assuming that at that height he probably gained some bonuses.
Someone's watching me.
Okay, we got an Overwatch there. You're gonna come up and shoot.
Nice
Take
try.
out my cover. Not great. And don't even know what you were shooting at there. And okay, at least did damage, but he's still gonna get up and manage to do his melee, which isn't great. And then you're gonna do the same thing, aren't you? Yeah, but did manage to get hits on both of them, and his movement got canceled due to it. Reinforcements as well. Right, so this guy, he's kind of a problem, but as a problem I can probably finish off by just doing this. Fire 2 times at any combination of enemies. That's an advantage thing. If I'm going to use my advantage, I might as well use it on the high explosive. And yes, I think we're going to go ahead and do this, but the question is, does anybody... Before we do that... No, no. I think we'll save the rockets here. You need to get into cover. So we're gonna put you here. And then I think we'll have you shoot at them and then overwatch this direction.
Fire! If you were smart, you'd surrender now.
Because you're not gonna be able to do anything further.
Sure thing.
Okay, then you... Won't kill them, but it will do enough damage. How much over... okay, so I can still... okay, so we can still... We'll go ahead and pop you. Ow. Oh, that was within... Ew. Good to know.
I can't take much more of this.
Alright.
One more down.
And he got executed. And then she should be able to... do this. Well, let's do that.
They move, they die.
Okay, then my turn. So we should only need to shoot you once, and then she'll finish you off. Oh no, she only does that once per turn. Okay. We can still just continue shooting until we're out of AP, so that's at least something.
Show us how it's done.
And then we do have a grenade, but I don't think I want to use it currently. We will do this, so that when if you come running around this corner. Alright, and then as for you... What's your chance of hitting? 65%. He also does have this. Yep, we're gonna use her.
Let's take him down together.
And then... take out his cover, which should leave her available to do that. And sadly she did not, because, again, only happens once per turn. Gotta remember that. So that's good. Alright, so let's go ahead and unturn.
We've got this.
Okay, so he ran, which means got a free shot off in him, and then another free shot off on him. Very nice. He, managed to shoot. Unfortunate. Okay, we've got Overwatch there, and
More of them.
Alright,
Look sharp. We got company.
here comes the
More company. Looks like
company.
close support.
Okay, we got 2 melee guys. They get free movements whenever they enter in, apparently. And you guys are in a bad position. But I don't think they can attack yet until they move. So, first things we want to do is we want to get rid of this Overwatch. So what did that do? What's the lethality? 4 stacks of lethal, increasing, let's see, sets up a position for accurate shooting and gains 4 stacks of lethal, increasing chance and critical chance. Does it ever go away, or I'm assuming it goes away once you've hit. Firing a calculated blast shot that always hits. Well, I don't really need that right now because we do have, and I should be able to actually take out both of these with this. I just need to get rid of the Overwatch.
I'm on fire.
Ooh, she gonna finish him off? Very nice. All right. And then we can go ahead and set up another Overwatch. You guys, if you come in, you're probably gonna come up here. You, on the other hand, would come this way. We're gonna go ahead and set up here. In case they do come up, because they kind of have to if they want to be able to get close. Okay, you just go ahead and pop in. Thank you. And then you, 65% chance, huh? Not great. We move here. Does that give us any better chance? It doesn't really, but would allow us to be attacking these guys and possibly put me forward as target to be shot at, compared to the other ones. So let's go ahead and try this. Nope, okay. Unfortunate. You... You're going to be flanked if you stay here, is the problem. So we're going to move you to here. Actually, we're going to move you to here, so that if and when they come up and decide to stay up here and shoot down at us, we can just rocket both of them. Okay, so then it's her turn, and I think we're actually going to have her come over and heal him. And then... See, these guys can't shoot me, so it doesn't really matter whether I'm in cover or not. But we can go ahead and do this if they decide to come around this direction. Alright, let's see how well I plan this. Oh, that was dumb. I just left myself fully out in cover, didn't I? That was really dumb. And that didn't count? Okay.
They're targeting me.
Wait, how's he overwatching? He had a melee weapon. Ow, ow. That was dumb. Okay, and then you're gonna get sniped. Good shot there. Movement canceled, so now you're stuck out there. Alright, so... He apparently had a gun. I was wrong about that. Myself, definitely need to move out of this and into some cover. And then I have a grenade. No, grenade. Fortunately, I can't really... But this will at least take him out of cover, or out of Overwatch. And then...
Solid hit.
And hey, she finished him off. Excellent job. Alright, Next, you are going to fire a rocket at these two up here. And I wonder if it'll take out your cover. It did indeed take out their cover. Excellent job. Alright. Then we need to move you, because you're definitely flanked in that position. So we'll move you here. See what we can do about taking you out. You're a danger too. But these ones being up high over here, I think are more of a danger. Okay.
Ready.
Next. He's got 30 health. Can I actually hit you? I would, but I'd also be left standing out here, waiting to get my butt shot off. Let's go ahead and move you here, and then we're going to take care of the one up top there. Well, actually, our sniper can take care of the one up top there. Because you can't see anybody else anyway.
You got him.
Excellent job. And then we will have you sniping at this guy as soon as he peeks his head out. And then you are going to... No targets available? Interesting. Well, we could have you do this and then end over here. But it's not going to kill him, which is not great. We could Overwatch.
On Overwatch.
So yeah, we'll do that. Alright, so sniper. Didn't knock him down, but shouldn't... Yeah. Still didn't, which means he's still going to get his melee attack off, unfortunately. Overwatch cancelled, which is kind of... That sucks. And he probably didn't want to move there, but...
Ready.
One down.
And then... Go ahead and do that, but he's gonna die anyway. So, you...
Got my back?
And then... Why can you not fire... You can't see them? Really? Okay, well, we'll move here. And then fire.
All too easy.
Okay, and then he should finish him off. And mission accomplished. And the health pack definitely came in handy.
Ground team to Kason. We found your coil, all right.
Any idea what they're planning?
Seems they're running some large-scale shipping operation with the help of local smugglers. They got away with the cargo before we could see what they're hauling. They left behind a cargo manifest. Tokopo Toy Co. Huh. We're gonna need to learn more about these smugglers.
Solid copy. Let's get back to the
I
den
mean,
and see
if
what we can
they're
piece together.
here to pave the way for the Separatists, it would be pretty obvious that what they're shipping is guns. What better way to invite the Separatists in than just have them all, have the underhivers, who are already dissatisfied with the upper people, start a civil war. I mean, that's literally the CIA MO. So, anyway, I think we'll go ahead and call it there for today. I am very happy with that this came out good. That it wasn't a flaming piece of crap. Because anytime a game comes out and it's bad, companies blame the game for some reason. Like, oh, the game was bad, therefore it wasn't the fact that we, didn't give it proper... Like, Steel Hunters. Steel Hunters came out, like, last year, and they're already abandoning it. Wargames is abandoning it. They literally have abandoned it since, like, a year ago. 4 months after they brought it out on easy access on Steam, they pretty much abandoned the game. It's like, well, yeah, of course it's doing poorly if you abandon it. You didn't even get it out of early access before you decided to cut your losses. Gee, I wonder why it's doing terrible. Also had no frickin' advertisement. Alright, so everybody gained +2 focus points. And I'm liking the sniper, definitely. I wonder if they'll allow us to take more people further in the game, if that's like something you can unlock. Before we get out of here, let's talk with everybody. I also want to see what the black market looks like.
I picked up a distress call on Republic frequencies.
Which you're still monitoring despite our discharge.
I may not be in the pod race, but I still want to know who's ahead. And this distress call was from someone in our old unit. Remember Sawtooth?
Of course I do. What's the matter?
Sawtooth and his unit are losing ground to separatists on Ryloth. He called for backup, but command told him he's on his own. Republic forces are spread too thin.
Sounds familiar.
Yeah. I know it's not our usual bag, but you think we could help him out? For old time's sake.
I'll see what we can do.
Okay. Let's see what else.
Hawks and Cab, Mate and Marrow.
Mate and Marrow, Papa.
Wow, she upgraded this place real quick. Just move right in, why don't you?
I think that last mission went pretty well.
So do I.
Alright.
You're listening to Missives from the Front. There is a saying in the Tresco sector that if it stands on the shoulders of Gantara engineers. For decades, Republic builders have turned to Tauran material experts for cutting-edge geopolymers and high-performance composites. Well, this industrious world has just become the site of the latest flashpoint in the destructive Outer Rim sieges. 4 days ago, a political bloc in the Tauran Assembly seized control and ratified their Articles of Secession, opening their skies to separatist fleets and ousting the Tauran Kaiser Traumut, a long ally of the Republic, and a personal friend of Supreme Chancellor Palpatine. Though Republic forces have only just engaged the separatist fleet, Taurans on the ground have already endured days of brutal urban warfare. Our hearts go out to the brave heroes working to liberate Gantara from the ruthless separatist invaders and their native collaborators. This has been your missive from the front.
So there's a problem with...
You're your eye in the sky, your boots on the ground, and your connection to our heroes afield. One people, one Republic.
It's kind of the problem with the Republic in general, is that the people under the Republic are essentially not necessarily beholden to the Republic. They don't have to stick around because the Republic, I mean, what's the Republic going to do? And each planet is essentially a governmental system unto itself, which means each planet can easily be driven to civil war. You know, it's just like every country could be driven to civil war if its people do not agree with its other people, essentially. If you have two groups within the same country fighting each other,
the caisson will need a full diagnostic after your next mission.
Mark of a good engineer. You know what the ship wants before it does.
Inaccurate. It told me directly.
Wait, what?
I speak fluent binary. I was raised by droids.
What?
Okay.
Now that we have some credits, we can open up the droid repair bay.
Alright, okay, there shouldn't be anything new in the memorial, but let's see what you have to say.
Lieutenant Halloran secured us a Grand Army Medical Journal. It's useful, if a touch uninspired. Yes.
Okay, well, we haven't had anybody who's gotten damaged enough.
Hux, do you remember what I was doing before this?
Sure. You were a Seppi fixer.
I was a freelance consultant to the top corporations and family offices in the galaxy, most of which, yes, happen to be Separatist leaning. Because of Republic fiscal policies, whose shortcomings I've explained to you many times at length to no avail.
And to what avail are you reminding me of your former glory?
Because when I tell you that we better find some work fast or we're finished, it's not because I have a little tingle in my montrals. It's because as a financial professional, when I look at our balance sheet, I'm scared criffless.
Okay, roger, roger.
Roger. Okay, light quality market, higher quality items, the droid repair bay. I think this would probably not be a bad one to go ahead and grab. Unlocks recruiting droids at recruitment and repairing injured droids at the med bay. So yeah, I definitely think we will do that as our next project. Okay, and then oh, that's personnel. Well, we did get some more focus points. So chain range. Each attack gains this. Fire 3 times at of any combination at the enemies. Or we have the quick draw, which, yeah. Again, I don't understand why they would make this if you've what? Game. Why they would make this a skill if the blasters are a thing. Because you can literally do quick draw without the penalty. I suppose it would allow you... No, it's literally this sidearm does not receive benefits from weapon mods. So in other words, you're literally pulling out a pistol to shoot at the enemy that does a base 4 damage. So yeah, I don't feel like this is particularly all that useful, since it takes the same amount to fire this blaster pistol as it does to do this. And this does more damage. Even once you get this maxed... No. But it's possible that the laser pistols will, by the time I can get this maxed out, the blaster pistol will already be doing 10 base damage. So yeah, I'm not sure as to why they have this as an option. Alright, so yeah, we'll go ahead and grab the open fire one. Easy mark, identify weakness, or the uppercut. Feel like identifying weakness would be a good one. Oh, and that's actually his talent. Oh, okay. She didn't gain enough to put anything into points. You did the Bull Rush one, or Fleet of Foot. This actually would definitely be useful. And then you have the Brutal Strike, which is basically just an increase in the damage by 1 point. We'll hold off on doing that. Alright, then...
Hey, boss. I've been doing a data sift on that smuggling gang, the Slugrats.
Anything catch your eye?
Be honest with you, not really. I've seen it a dozen times over, textbook shipping racket. A planet gets reliant on import, and a healthy love of violence to keep people desperate, and there you have your Slugrats.
I can see how they'd fit right in with our friends in the Coil.
Okay. Alright, so, black market. What do we
Here's
got?
the hardware. Shout if anything catches your eye.
Okay, expensive stuff. The black market is where you can buy... Okay, so increases defense. The utility thing. Okay, so it's just a passive utility thing. Okay. Precision scope increases critical chance by 6% when attacking with this blaster. Amplifier increases blaster damage by 1 when firing this blaster at close range. Now, see, that wouldn't actually be bad to get for the blaster pistol, so let's go ahead and grab that.
Hey, your credits.
Smoke bomb. Throw a grenade that creates a lasting smoke cloud. Units standing inside the cloud receive 3 stacks of smoke. So what does smoke mean? Units inside smoke are much more difficult to hit. Each stack reduces chance to hit range attacks by 10%. This bonus is lost when the unit moves out of the smoke. So as long as you stay in the smoke, you gain some bonuses.
Black market never closes.
So let's equip another mod. Oh, I can't equip another one until... Let's go ahead and do this. And then you can gain this.
I'd use it.
Makes sense to put the scope that gives better accuracy, and then this gains the damage bonus when I'm at close range, which is typically where I want to be anyway. Alright, so let's go ahead and save our game. And we'll be back tomorrow for sure, because I'm enjoying this. Oh, did we get some new outfit stuff? Some new boots, which I can't put on with these particular pants. Okay. Well, we're going back to the other pants anyway, so... Alright. So, you all have a good day, good evening, good night. I will see you all tomorrow. And thank you all for coming.